is up, crypto legends? Are you ready for one of the best experiences in your life? You are in the best place. Let's analyze the situation here for Bitcoin. Let's go right away here, of course, through the comment section. I really like this mic, you know, it makes the voice seem really like kind of radio style, you know. And anyway, let's go right away here through the comment section. That's for trying to be funny. How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing absolutely wonderful. I want to go through the comment section, say hello to my beautiful community here. We're going to do this live stream. We're going to take a look at some altcoins. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin mainly, of course. Technical analysis, pure technical analysis, higher time frame, understand where we at. We are getting that pumpy action. Yes, we are, legends. We are. We could be going to 43,600 in the next coming minutes. Very, very possible. Even higher, maybe 44K, right? We are pumping. We have been expecting this pump to happen. It's happening. Now is going to be the moment now in the next coming days that we are going to see how are we going to react at certain levels. Are we going to form a little bit of a range? Will we get strong, big rejections? That is the moment of interest that I am looking at here for the next coming hours, guys. Our zone, the big zone. Will we manage to reach that zone? I mean, we are hitting a little bit of resistance at the moment. We're basically hitting a daily level and it's getting a little bit of a reaction. It's reacting at that level. It's just a level on its own, right? If this had more confluence with a point of control, a naked point of control, you know, some Fibonacci levels from the highs to the lows, but it's a daily level on its own. It is getting reacted. We are seeing that reaction here during the last few hours, but I'm not interested. I'm not interested here in taking a short here just yet. I do see a little bit of more upside. We're going to do the pure technical analysis here in the next coming minutes, of course. All right, we're going to talk about the major levels, the major scenarios here for Bitcoin. So far, so good. I want it to hit this high over here. That is going to be the interest zone. That will be the moment that we'll be analyzing very carefully here how the price is going to react at that zone. Will we hit $44,000? Will we hit $45,000? Right? Will there be enough pumpy action to actually, you know, maybe even come to $46,000? We don't know. We'll be analyzing the ranges. Now, where I know how to trade and where you are going to learn how to trade, that is if you don't know how to already, is the beautiful ranges. These ranges, oh my goodness, these are the ranges where I can make money. When the price pumps, bit of volatility, I give it a little bit of time to see what is going on. What is the price going to do? I love when the price action does a bit of dancing momentum. When it dances around, I know how to dance with the price. When it is pumping aggressively or dropping aggressively, I don't know where it's going to stop. I don't know where it's stopping. So I wait for it to stop, get in the range. And then, of course, we trade the range, guys. And that is where we get into a setup. I'm going to talk about a setup that was mentioned in the Legends community, of course, today, where I got in a long position, of course, here on Bitcoin, exactly at $41,800. I'm going to explain exactly here this long setup, this nice little day trade that I got in today, exactly at $41,800 range. Okay, will be explained on this live stream just for education purposes, just so you can try and detect it in the next coming days or in the near future, right? It's all about pure education, okay? Let's go right away through the comment section and say hello to the community, of course. 𝗖𝗿𝗫𝗄𝗃, my man, thanks for joining the stream. Got my moderator here. Hey, 𝗖𝚢𝗺, what's going on? Hey, deleted. Hey, what's going on with 𝗖𝚢𝗺? Hey, what's going on? We got some bad comments. Hey, I will get you out the stream right away. 𝗖𝚢𝗺, what's the matter? What's the matter? 𝗖𝗿𝗫𝗄𝗃, what's going on with this dude? Let me know right away. I'm happy to read the comment. If it's a bit of hate, no worries. I'm here to take some hate as well. Don't be rude in the comment section. You will be deleted. You are here to learn, to share, you know, stuff in the comment section. Don't be naughty in the comment section. We will delete you, okay? We're here all to learn. We're all here to learn and share knowledge and, you know, stuff in the comment. Try and be nice to the people. Let's go right away here. What is going on, guys? Straight away life. What's up? I think BTC is moving up to the value area high of the range of 44,000. Yes, 44,200. So we're talking about this value area high. Very much a possibility. We have a lot of resistance, no doubt. Okay, we do have a lot of resistance. We've got the point of control, remember, here as well. We're even hitting a daily level. We might reject from this point. It is a bit of resistance. It is getting a reaction. I would prefer, okay, there's just a few $100 more here to get a push to the upside above 43,500. I would be more interested in the zone. There's much stronger resistance zones here to possibly get into a short position, right? Depending on the reaction. It could blast through this level and go to higher levels to that value area high. Very much possible. So would like to know your thoughts on it, Andy. Yeah. No doubt that this range here, you know, starting to hit 50% Fibonacci, you know, all of that cluster of you know, resistance, right? Point of control, value area high. We've got a weekly. It's a big cluster, right? We need to see what attitude the price is going to have at that level, because, you know, what if it just slices through the level? Then obviously no reaction. There's nothing to do, guys. We're just going to have to see the price, how it blasts through that level. Let's go right away here. Continue with the comment section. Julian, hello. Lil Moore, hello. Hello, all Perros. Frank, buenas tardes. Andy y Legends, buenas tardes, amigo. You there, like 100 of us in here. Let's all hit the like button. Trav, thank you very much for the support. Hey, from Germany. Roman, Trav, how are you doing? Let's hit the like button. We've got here some people in the community giving a little bit of, you know, steam here to the live stream. Thank you very much for the support. Valerie, aloha. What are your favorite alts for the next alt season? There is an altcoin that I want to look to add up to my portfolio. That is QNT. It had a really nice pullback. Okay. It's an insane project. I do see this one going to $500 plus in the next coming months. Okay, I know that's only a 5x from here, and you know, 5x seems boring unless you put $100,000. Then, you know, 5x turning it into $500,000, right? That's pretty nice. But if you put $100 and it only goes to $500, but it's, for me, a safe bet. You know, such a solid project. It's a project that I've been taking a look at here during the last, not only few days, last couple of weeks, and it looks so nice. So I'm planning to add, but I'm like really patient to see if Bitcoin gets a drop. Okay, Bitcoin gets a drop, altcoins likely to get a bit more of a drop, you know, entering into the halving, right? We do have the halving still in, you know, 83 days, right? Still 83 days left. Usually you get a bit of volatility before the halving to the downside. That's what usually happens. So I'm being a little bit patient here to see if I can get some cheaper QNT in this case. But favorite altcoins, I can go right there. QNT, I like Chainlink, okay, as well. I've got Ethereum, right? These are kind of safe bets. I'm happy with a 4-5x. Metis DAO was one of my, I've been buying Metis at $20, $15, okay, and it did accumulate quite a lot, and I've sold 50%, just under $100, made over a 5x, and I didn't have $1,000 or $10,000 of Metis. I had much more than that, and the gains were absolutely insane. Okay, so I had to, you know, just lock 50%. Metis is a good one. I do see Metis going to much higher levels. And then I got high risk to reward ones that could go to 0 or actually do 100x maybe, right? Or a 50x, be happy with that. Which is Saito, it is Unibright, it is PokerSwap, okay? There is a couple of them. I've got Umbrella Network. It's another Oracle that is working very hard. It has an insane roadmap for 2024. The team is active. I like it. We need more Oracles, of course. Not only Chainlink is going to take over, mostly, yes, but, you know, there is room for some Oracles. So Umbrella, I've got a big bet on Umbrella. And if Umbrella does a 50x, then yeah, it's probably retirement money if it does a 50x for me in this case. So Umbrella is a high risk one, but the upside potential is massive. Look, I got it here ready on CoinGecko, right? I do see this one hitting at least $1 in the next maybe 6, 12, 18 months, right? Give or take when the bull run kicks in. So, I mean, $1 is already about a 50x from this point. That is kind of, you know, and it's a really good project. There's not too many Oracle solutions for the blockchain, basically, right? For the network in crypto. There's only a few of them, and that are serious. And I do see this one very serious. It's a 7 million market cap. You know, getting to 700 million is still very, very small. That would be 100x from this point. So it's a bet that I am placing. This could absolutely just stay dead. It's, for the moment, it looks good. They are active. The roadmap in 2024 looks really good. I'm betting for them. I do believe so that they could do a great job. And as soon as Chainlink pumps, you know what happens. When L2s pump, all of them. When Oracles pump, most of them pump, right? So if Chainlink gets steam in the bull run, right, goes to $50 all-time high, maybe slightly higher, then I do see these ones picking up very, very drastically, okay? So this is one of them that I am risking on, high risk potential in the next coming months. Let's go right away here and continue through the comment section before I go through the technical analysis. Hello from Switzerland's Fitness. How are you doing? Gregor, why would it reject and come down when grayscale dump is over? It's just based on charts. I don't follow fundamentals. Obviously, they are good to take into consideration, no doubt. But why would I sell here one Bitcoin and short when the ETFs are getting approved, right? So it's kind of the same, not the same question, but similar, right? Hey, why would you sell one Bitcoin? You should have sold a few Bitcoin, but you never sell much of your Bitcoin, right? Just a little bit. So why would I sell, at $48,300, right? Why did I short here? Why did I sell some Bitcoin here? If an ETF, a spot Bitcoin ETF is getting approved, because it's just based on pure chart analysis. We were hitting a huge major resistance zone. It's the value area high. It's the 618 from this movement down. It's, you got a pivot high for a liquidity grab. Bang, bang, short. I don't care what happens in the background, because that is only making small fish retail to buy high. We've been pumping like crazy. So it was a moment to take some profits to get into a nice little short position. You get the deal, right? So grayscale, we can say, we see this from JP Morgan as well. Don't believe what JP Morgan says. My goodness, it is not reliable what these people say, guys. I can already tell you that from experience during the last, several years. JP Morgan says this, well, kind of do the opposite, right? Anyway, the reason why I do see the possibility, like I explained during many videos, guys, and it's just pure technical analysis. Show me the charts and I'll tell you the news, right? And with the ETF here being approved, this was a level to sell some Bitcoin in short. When we, look at this chart, when I take a look at this chart, I do see a high chance that it's going to top out at some point, whether it might get extended to even $46,000. No doubt. I'm not saying it's going to top out at 43,600. We could very easily go to 46K. We'll be analyzing very carefully the scenarios here, right? It's not about being right or wrong. It's about knowing how to get in the exact moment into a trade, right? I'm wrong many times, guys. Many times I'm wrong. However, what is good on my side is the risk management, okay? So we have a big resistance zone, and it all depends on how the price reacts to this zone. We could absolutely take a moonshot here in the coming days, and I'm going to say, yeah, I was wrong, but I did not take a bad decision in longing a massive pump, because, you just need to be a little bit patient, see how the price reacts. Now, anyway, Seb, thanks for joining. Mark Dutch, I can see my moderators here giving power to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Let's go analyze the situation here, guys. Okay, so higher time frames, like the video updates, you know that I was looking for higher. That I was looking for this $43,600. The trade that I had here during the last couple of days was completely closed, taken some profits, and it was analyzing today's scenario very carefully with the Legends trading community. What was going on inside of this area from the price action in between today and tomorrow? And my goodness, this was such an epic trade. It was extremely technical. It was just looking at a little bit of CBD bullish divergence, and it played out to perfection, guys. What we saw here was a Gartley formation. Yes, it's a Gartley formation right there, hitting the 7/8 Fibonacci to perfection at that point here with pivot low, pivot high. You can see that 7/8 Fibonacci here being hit very, very nicely with the formation of insane bullish CVD divergence. We were seeing the CVD divergence here on most of the exchanges with insane amount of selling pressure. This was huge. This is like, you know, there's a lot of people selling here expecting this low to be taken and forming that beautiful Gartley pattern right there, bang, to snap out of it. The amount of bullish CVD divergence on most of the exchanges was insane. You know, there was massive absorption going on here at this point, and this obviously was very well explained in the Legends trading community on the video update today. Just so you know what we talk about in the Legends, just in case you're interested in joining to see what is going on the lower time frames, we'll be analyzing the scenarios very carefully on the 5-minute time frame, on the 15-minute, where the price could bounce, where the price could actually reject, and look for, you know, a possible trading setup. So we're looking for that nice reaction at the 41,800. We're creating higher lows. This low is possibly not going to be taken if we continue with the bullish CVD divergence to get into that long position, and then you hit that 7/8, bang, getting the bounce here beautifully. Very, very nice here indeed, hitting that target of $42,500, playing out very, very nicely. This was something that was mentioned in one of the updates today. We were talking about the scenarios right there, okay, to hit that level, what kind of price action we're looking at here, more absorption on the lower time frames to again get that snap out of it here, and bang, move here above 42,500. So it's a really extremely technical move, just using a little bit of divergence here on the CVD, realizing what is going on with that beautiful Gartley pattern. Whoever's not aware of what are these patterns, well, they are harmonic patterns. They play out very, very well on lower time frames, on higher time frames. You've got a bunch of them right there. You know, if you are interested, harmonic patterns do play out very, very well when you're trading, okay? And this was one that formed very, very beautifully here, getting into that really nice day trade long setup. Just really nice. Another nice day trade. Then I'm happy to close this and see what is going to happen if we were to hit 43,600, 44. Get a little bit of a range. Get ready for tomorrow with the Legends trading community to see where we can get into a beautiful trading setup, right? This is what it's all about. Guys, remember, if you are not trading on BYBIT, I'm not sure where you're trading, BYBIT has a great bonus for all of you. Well, specifically for you right there watching right now. You do get $50 worth of bonus only by depositing $100, guys, and trade $500 in volume. Basically, with one trade with a leverage, you're moving this kind of volume easily with $100. You also get that 20% fee reduction, okay, for the next 30 days. A lot of people are moaning because of fees. Fees are very high. I cannot scalp day trade. We got that fee reduction here by signing up with BYBIT, guys, down below in the first link. So let's continue here with, you know, some different scenarios. Like I said, you know, we are getting a bit of resistance at the daily here, but I'm really not interested. You know, it's just a daily level, right? If that daily level had more confluence, such as, you know, a naked point of control, you know, an important Fibonacci level from the pivot high here to the pivot low, but it's basically there's nothing. There's just that daily level. So I would personally expect it to get a rise above 43,600. Then I'm going to look here for a possible short. Could we reject from this point? Yes, no doubt, because, you know, the reaction is happening. But, you know, I was saying to the community, look, I'm really not interested. You know, could this be a little bit of a bullish flag formation, a pennant? We're just breaking out right now. Could we get that move to the upside? Very, very possible, right? It's just not a level that I'm interested at the moment. I would want to see higher on Bitcoin. So let's continue here through the comment section. Yeah, let's just continue through the comment section. There is some important things that I want to talk about. Some things I have talked about here during today's update, but, you know, let's just first go through the comment section, then we go through some interesting scenarios that is happening right in the Bitcoin crypto space. Just realized I forgot to smash up the like button. Don't worry, I ain't gonna beg for likes, but yeah, it does help, guys, for the algorithm. If you do enjoy the content and you want more education for helping more people around the world getting into crypto and crypto trading to do it safely. I am worried with crypto trading with a lot of people, because I know a lot of people do lose money, guys. But if you are here, it is for me to educate and teach you how to get into some setups, have very good risk management. I have huge amounts of DMs, thanking me there, for the education. Got a beautiful message on a previous video saying you really helped me be profitable in 2023. And that was really nice comment, really nice comment. So anyway, let's go right away. Do you know if BYBIT will resume service to the UK this year? Andy says, Cryptic Sniper. I am not too sure about that. I'm not too sure. I've really no idea. I mean, if they're already, it all depends on the UK, right? It all really depends on the UK or US. These different countries that don't allow it, well, then they don't allow it. I really do not know. Okay, based on KYC. I know there's the exchange here that I use as well. I do have some funds on MEXC that there's no KYC required. Okay, I know in many places you can trade in MEXC. And they have a huge deposit bonus as well if you sign up with the link down below. Okay, it's up to $20,000. No KYC required. Okay, so just with an email and a password, you can log in here. Okay, to do some crypto trading. Obviously, I prefer BYBIT. I've been trading on BYBIT for over 5 years now. It's been in 2018 since I started trading in BYBIT. Okay, late 2018. And no issues at all whatsoever with BYBIT. My favorite one, no doubt. Let's go right away. Andy, thank you so much for all of the knowledge. I've been watching for over a year. Just thought you deserve a big thank you. Wise Millennial. Thank you very much for that kind comment. There's been a few bad comments on my videos. We can go through one, but we're not here to see hate, okay? But it's pretty funny because on the latest video I got, this dude is talking about up and down, up and down and then sideways or... anyway, not here to I haven't got time to prove myself. Anyway, you stick long enough, then you're going to see some beautiful technical analysis and respected levels, no doubt. Can you check Optimism? Can you do some TA on 𝗖𝚋𝗺𝗺𝘃, please? Would be very helpful. Wow, okay, we got some altcoins on demand. Do you guys want me to take a look at altcoins or not? Or stick with Bitcoin to learn what could happen next to get into the next trading setup? I personally hardly ever trade altcoins. Very, very rarely. 90% of my trading is Bitcoin. So anyway, Optimism. L2 solution for the Ethereum network, doing very, very well. I think Arbitrum has been doing very, very well as well. Metas doing very, very well. Let's see if we do have a chart here that gives us a little bit more data. I mean, Optimism, yeah, it's a relatively newish crypto. It's not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad, to be honest. To be honest, it's looking pretty good. What is really interesting to see is this massive consolidation that we had here back in February, March, April. You can see that value area high, how it's maintaining very, very nicely as support right there, right? That value area high. This is where we have a nice spike in volume, right? When we do see these spikes in volume appearing, that is where the price starts to get, okay, some support, right? Big volume right there. Okay, that's where you start seeing some reactions, right? When there's no volume, right, you get possible volatile moves on the price action. So what we can see here, right? So you could arguably discuss there's a value area high of a range, right, back from 2023, right? If you want to put that, as something right there. And I kind of like this price action. I kind of like it. You could arguably discuss that with this rally that's happened during the last few months, this is just a pretty nice, decent ABC flat corrective move, right? You could speculate on that this has been an A, a B right there, and a C right there. Okay, a little bit of a flat corrective move, and it's going to start pumping. We're going to start facing some major levels of resistance, no doubt, okay, because it is a little bit of a breakdown of a bit of structure here. yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, no doubt you want to be clear on the pivot lows of a range to look at a failed auction, swing failure pattern, right, recovery. This would have been kind of an acceptable long position right there as you do recover from this low. To speculate, you know, that it is going to try and attempt to get back inside of the value area low of the range. If we were to see this cryptocurrency Optimism getting back above the high volume node right there, as you can see, bang, big high volume node right there, value area low, it's going to face some resistance. I mean, this is a tipping point, no doubt. It's a tipping point where the price could get a pullback, okay? So if it starts getting some reaction here in the next couple of days, if it were to hit round about $3.20 and it gets a reaction here for a, you know, 24 hours, 48 hours, it ain't going to be looking too great. It could have a roll down here. If it does manage to blast through above that high volume node, gets back above the value low, it gets acceptance, it does have a very, very high chance to at least come up here to the point of control of this range, right? So you've got some bullish momentum if it were to get a blast through. Any retracements from this blast through would be good to enter some longs, because you would see the price getting a bit more of momentum to the upside, right? So if you get pivot high to the pivot low right there, yeah, you could easily say, you know, it does have a high chance to reach the 618 point of control zone. That would be a target zone, and depending on what kind of action here, you could get into a short position right over there at $3.64, right? So get above this level. That's a sign of strength here, at least to get back inside the range. More upside would be likely, and pay attention to this level for a take profit, or also a possible short position, right? You got some, you know, this 618 with the point of control is enough confluence for the price to get a pullback, right? You could get some pretty nice gains with that short right over there. Let's go here, continue with the comment section. Motivation trader, what's going on? What's going on with this guy? So many deleted comments, guys. What's going on? Have we got some haters in the room? Andy, you're right. I agree with you, or your analysis is logic. Thank you very much, Troy. Confirmed daily bearish market structure, and yet we are pumping. I guess market structure is no longer king. Is that on Bitcoin? We have been bullish. We have been bullish since we were trading beneath $40,000, okay? This pump was very much expected. Very much, well, expected. There was high probability for a pump, right? Right, let's take a look here at another crypto. I had someone here wanting me to take a look at another crypto. Hey, Andy, what's your thoughts on Solana? We can go through Solana right away in just 1 second. Still learning, make too many mistakes. Yes, don't rush your trading. Don't rush your learning curve. Solana is pumping. Solana, yeah, I did have Solana here somewhere. Solana has been pumping. We talked about some possible setups here on Solana. Would be nice to take that high right over here. There's a lot of confluence. You have a daily level. You got the point of control of this range. There is, well, basically from the range of 21, 22. It's a nice, interesting level here on Solana. Okay, I think we were taking a look at the pivot high here to the pivot low. We also had 50% Fibonacci. It's a rejection point here on Solana at 102. Okay, you would want to see that wick above this level to possibly get into a short position, right? Not much more to say on Solana, right? It might look bullish. It might look like that it's breaking a descending wedge. It's moon time for Solana. That could be the case if we were to break above this major lower high right over here at 102. If it gets a solid breakout here in the next coming days, that will be looking very, very good for Solana to get some more upside momentum, to have an attempt to go to the highs created here in December. For the moment, yeah, there is a bit of resistance right there. Like we mentioned on yesterday's video, okay? Not much really has to be said on Solana. We did a full analysis looking at levels here, looking at possibilities for some trading setups. If it does break through here successfully, $102, then I would be looking for some more upside momentum here on Solana. But it needs to break through the 102, 103 level successfully. It's a rejection point. You're likely going to see a pullback from this high if it is taken. Let's go through the super chat right away. Right, let's go here. Super chat here from Bam Bam. Thanks for the super chat. Quick look, see at Ondo Finance, please, kind sir. Not the chart, more just a quick look to see what you think of the project. Ondo, right. Okay, not the charts. It's always important to take a look at the charts. Of course, why not? Ondo. Anyway, it's probably a relatively new crypto, but let's take a look at Ondo right away, see what Ondo is all about. Oh, yeah, I think this one has been trending. This one has been trending during the last few weeks. Relatively new cryptocurrency. Okay, it was just launched. Was it launched this year, just a few weeks ago? Anyway, taking a look at the project. I don't like to take a look at projects here because, you know, the research doesn't take 10 minutes, right? Institutional grade finance, now on chain. Building the next generation of financial infrastructure to improve market efficiency, transparency, and accessibility. Okay. Yeah, there's okay. High quality asset and managers, BlackRock, PIMCO. We would have to do a little bit of a deep research here to analyze what are their, what are their goals, who are their biggest partners. How active are they? What is their roadmap for 24, 25? What do they want to do different to other crypto projects? It's just, it seems like there's really nice reviews here. We'll have to take a look. It could be good. Could be good. We have market cap here already relatively high-ish, mid. 400 million is quite good if it's just launched a few weeks ago. We'll take a look at this here and we'll come back on it on a live stream. Or you can actually join the Telegram group or the free Discord and tag me there, tomorrow to see if I've taken a look at the project, see if it's interesting or not. Let's continue here through the comment section. For them, just looking at the overview here of partnerships and, and reviews from real sources, right? That that they can bring some confidence here on this project. So far doesn't look too bad, but I'll have to do a deeper research anyway. Let's go right away. Please don't give me time out, says Motivation Trader. Right. Hey Andy, what trading is best, spot or future, says Delon. Well, for me, future trading, this is where I make most of my gains. Of course, the portfolio would make me insane amount of gains in the bull run, no doubt about it. A lot of my gains, okay, I have about 20-30% of my gains from crypto trading that I just push into buying some altcoins, right? Or Bitcoin and Ethereum and some altcoins, no doubt about it. For daily gains, futures. For the future, right, if you want to do some spot trading, yeah, I mean, unless you're moving, big amount of money, right, such as $100,000-$200,000, I would say spot trading, right, if you want to buy something today and sell it maybe in the coming weeks, if it is bottoming out, I would say spot for the long term. Spot trading for me is like, I buy and I hold till it actually till we get to the bull run, right? Future trading is to make nice daily profits, right? Daily profits, weekly profits. This is what I do here on BYBIT. BYBIT is for me the most trusted. It's the most trusted platform. And to make those daily profits, right, whether it's $1,000, $500, $300, right, daily nice scalp day trade profits, then obviously futures with a little bit of leverage. This is a 25x leverage long position. Beautiful, really technical, like I explained at the beginning of the live stream, something that was mentioned in the Legends trading community. And obviously this is what makes me money at the end of the month, right? There's futures trading. So obviously I say futures, no doubt. But you need you need to learn, obviously. You need to learn how to do it, because most of the people, especially when they start off, it's data out there. For decades and decades, we've seen that 70-80% of the traders lose money after 6 months, right? They only survive 6 months. 70-80%. This is pure data, right? So it is very, very hard to be in that 20%, right? That 10-20% that does actually make consistent gains. It's a learning curve that takes quite some time. It can be a few years. It can be 1 year if you're very dedicated. But futures trading for me is obviously where I can make those gains, consistently, because I'm very, very cautious. I'm looking at the analysis. I'm looking very well where I'm entering along, where I'm putting my stop loss. Okay, risk management, very, very important, obviously. Futures trading is, for me, the number one, much better than spot, but that is because based on my experience, based that I can profit from the market. Make sure to learn. If you interested, BYBIT has great bonuses. For anybody that's unexperienced, I do not want them to sign up and use small amounts of capital. Okay, don't go crazy with a lot of your life savings and start thinking that you're gonna double your account in a couple of weeks. It's not how it works. Okay, it's all about small consistent profits. I made $500 today. Well, it just adds up. Then I'll look for another trade tomorrow. Will it be 500, 1,000? I don't know. I'll be analyzing the situation, managing risk. It's all about small consistent profits, then making some really nice gains at the end of the month, right? If you're interested, you got that great bonus. Okay, for the small fish out there, $100 deposit and you get $50 just by making one trade. Okay, 1 or 2 trades with a little bit of leverage, you'll be moving this volume and you can claim that $50 at the rewards hub. Okay, and you also got that 20% fee discount, which is absolutely wonderful. I mean, I've been trading here for over 5 years now, and it's my number one crypto platform. And regarding that question, futures for me is my favorite. Of course, I got a nice portfolio from spot buying. I accumulate. Once the bull run kicks in, whether that's this year or in 2028, I don't mind. I don't live out of my portfolio. Then that will bring me huge amount of gains, no doubt. I am an investor and I am a trader. So it depends on what you want to be. If you can be both, even better, right? Trading and investing. So then gains from trading, I spot buy and leave the portfolio, because I can tell you already, a lot of my life-changing gains, this is when I was starting to be profitable, okay, and consistent in my trading. I was learning here in 2017. I was losing money in 2018. It was a very, very bad year for me. 2018, I was only 1 year learning and I was taking horrible mistakes. Losing huge amounts of money, and also in 2019, but 2019 was the sweet spot, and I was buying crypto with my gains. 2020 as well, accumulated during 2018, 2019, 2020, and obviously this was life-changing. This was life-changing, literally life-changing. Okay, so we want to buy up, guys. We want to buy up Bitcoin, Ethereum. If it goes down, keep buying. I wish we were to drop below $30,000. It would be great, because I do have a stack of cash that I don't know what to do with it, and I want to obviously buy cheap. So it would be, because those life-changing gains will happen at some point. Okay, in between this year, next year, unless a massive recession kicks in, an energy crisis, or WW3, right? We don't know what's going to happen. But overall, let's take a look at the super chatos mustachos from Aditya. Let's go right away. Super chat right away from Motivation. I have $5,000. Should I buy or wait for a correction? I mean, there's no financial advice. I'm never going to say what you need to do with your money, of course. But, I mean, it seems like if you're asking me this question, you do not want to be in futures trading. You don't want to be doing leverage trading, because, you probably don't have enough experience. But the best thing that I would do if I had $5,000 and I wanted to get into the market is I would dollar cost average every single week or every single month. Put $1,000 every single month, right? Or $500. You have 10 months of possibility of scaling into a much better price region, right? It doesn't matter, as long as Bitcoin is below all-time high, Ethereum below all-time high, I think it's good to DCA. The moment you start breaking all-time high, it's the moment to DCA out. Same strategy you've been using to buy, you use the same strategy to get out. as you move here to higher levels or sideways action, right? Same strategy, right? DCAing in below all-time high, DCAing out above all-time high. It's a simple strategy that works 100% of the times. It always works. It always works, guys. It always works. So that's what I could say to you. That's what I would do. And yeah, of course, you know, this is very, you know, DCAing, guys. If you are investing in crypto, the best strategy, you know, I did buy some here at $16,000, but I was also buying at 19, and I was also buying at 22, and I was also buying right over here at this range. It's an average. I bought, you know, all these weeks and months I've been buying, you know. After this, yeah, you need to buy. I don't know if we were going to go to 12K. If 12K comes, then we buy more. DCA, guys, DCA. Then whatever you bought at this range, then you just start getting out at this range. So dollar cost average, yes sir, that is correct. I have a question. What do you think about options in the context of long mid-term investment? I want to learn options, seems complicated so far. Yeah, I mean, I got into a stage into options, but really didn't get my interest. So in my opinion, you know, I am just a spot investor, and I do futures trading. I have really no experience in options, and I don't like the way how it moves. You can make a huge amount of, you know, there's a lot of people that make a killing in options, but you know, for me, I am really not experienced in options. It was an option for me to get into options, but I just thought, you know, I don't need it. I might get into options in the coming years, but not for the moment. Let's continue here. Oh, I never heard it called that. I'm aware of it. Thank you. I never heard it called that. I'm aware. Thank you. Now I'm aware. Thank you. Okay. I guess is that DCA, dollar cost average. Andy, do you always buy at the market price or rather limit order? 80% of the times it's market order. And in this case, in this trade long position, it was a limit order because I had some time. I had a bit of time here to get into a limit order right there because it was creating a really nice absorption moment. When you have a bit of time, right, when the price gets a bit choppy right there, you have time to just get a limit order, right, and just place it right over here just near the price, you know, near the entry point, right, and you might just get trigger. You will save a little bit of fees, but you know, if it's a winning trade, it doesn't matter paying a bit more of fees because it's a winning trade, right? But most of the times I do get into market order. If it's a swing failure pattern, it was likely going to be a market order. There is a trading level here that will, unless I'm sleeping and I did not get in, that I would trigger a market short position. And that is exactly here, the $43,600. This would be a level where I would trigger a market order short position, because it's likely just going to hit that level and get a quick move down. It's going to quickly move down several $100s. And I would personally take it as a scalp. Aggressive, high leverage, you know, a little bit of capital, you know, give or take 1-2%, and get aggressively into that short, managing risk like always, you know. But I would be looking at the rejection, you know, I would look at the price level, you know, hitting the price action, hitting this level. And as soon as it rejects on the lower time frames, I'm sniper trading a short right there, because you know, it's a big level. And I know that with a high probability, it's going to get at least one rejection of $200 or $400. I'm just going to have to, you know, you're just going to have to be very, very cautious when you're getting into a short position, such as this level over here, you know, on the lower time frames. You might just hit that level, okay, and do this, right? And then, you know, you're going to have people, oh, I shorted here, but I got stopped out, and, you know, it didn't play out. And you might see me actually getting into the short, taking profits, managing risk very well with my stop loss close to break even, and made some gains in that quick little move. But this is like sniper trading scalp. Okay, I'm very much aware you might just come down to the VWAP. Okay, whether if the VWAP is going to be around here, and just bounce from the VWAP, bounce from these highs, and just resistance support flip, and then continue to the upside. So I much prefer. I mean, this would be a market order short. Okay, because you might just reject a few $100 quickly and then bang, break through. Great stream, Barodi. Thank you very much. Hey Andy, can you look at Filecoin, please? Okay, we'll take a look at that altcoin in just 1 second. Hey Andy, would it be possible for you to do some technical analysis on 𝗖𝚋? Right, yeah, 𝗖𝚋. I got someone. Yeah, you were asking this. Sorry, my bad. Let's take a look at 𝗖𝚋 right away. Ooh, this one's pumping like crazy. What's going on with this coin? 𝗖𝚋. This one's getting a bit of pumpy action. My goodness, this is doing really, really good. 𝗖𝚋, my goodness. Well, yeah. What I can say about this one is, wow, it's just moving very aggressively to the upside. Not really much levels here to consider. It's going a little bit parabolic, a little bit hard to know where it could get a reaction here. Let's take a look here if we do have some more. We haven't got much exchanges here, unfortunately, to take a look at this one. It's just on Coinbase, Kraken. Yeah, I mean, this one is in a pretty interesting move to the upside. It's just going a little bit parabolic. Very, very hard to detect where it's possibly going to top out. Yeah, I mean, it did have some crazy volatility here. It's just not much to be said here, to be honest. It's just in a parabolic run, very hard to detect where the topping point can be. It's going a bit parabolic, so it could shoot up very, very aggressively before getting a corrective move. Yeah, not much I can say about this one. It's just scaling up very, very aggressively here. So, Andy, you are the best. Would like to meet you in person. Biggest respect to your work. Harold, thank you very much. That's insane. Yeah, would really love to meet a lot of the people in the community. Currently in the process of moving. I'm living in Spain at the moment, but I am leaving. I'm fed up. I've had it. I've had enough. Moving to Dubai with the rest of the crypto brothers. But I've been to Dubai several times during the last couple of years. I like it. It's safe. It's nice. Everything works to perfection. And yeah, I'm just not happy here in Spain. And they want to. Taxes are insane. You know, they're just yeah. I've had enough. So anyway, maybe if you are near Dubai, maybe we could meet there. Nothing to see on this one. I loved the analysis on Solana yesterday. Thanks for the education. Could you look at the price movement today, please? Yeah, basically on Solana, I would like to see that level to be hit, right? We haven't hit that major level. We did a full analysis here on levels, right, on Solana. We did actually get a little bit of a pullback here from the point of control, right? This was what was happening yesterday, right? We had that point of control from Solana that got a little bit of a pullback. It's a nice 2%, 3% move. You can make some quick gains right there. Currently creating a really nice uptrend structure, and it could continue to the upside. However, a good level of rejection is that high here created on the 18th of January, and this would be a sniper trade. This would also be a market order short position. As soon as the price has an attempt here to break through, it could get a punchy move right there and then get a quick rejection, you know, and that's what I would be waiting for here on Solana. You know, we just kind of almost slightly tapping that daily level and the point of control here from 2021 and 2022. That could also reject. I would even consider this as a possible scalp. Get above that level and get into the rejection. It would only be a scalp scenario because you could be still forming this momentum, right? But no doubt taking that high on Solana, hitting the daily level and the point of control of 21, 22 with that high kind of a quick double top scenario, right? And I would be cautious because you could still be in an uptrend, but it's a nice rejection level. Hey, you're making a 2% move or 1% move even to the downside. You can make some pretty nice gains if you're using a bit of leverage right there. It's in a resistance zone. Not much. Have I missed much? Pac-Man, how are you doing? Dubai is crypto traders' capital, says Mohammed. Yeah, it is. It is. It is a really cool city. You know, the plan is to go there because, you know, I don't feel nice here already in Spain. It's just not. It's not working. It's not working. They're not crypto friendly. They're not, you know, nothing. They just want to tax and, you know, gotta be honest. You know, it's not in development. It's not, you know, there's so many. There's good things, but there's many bad things as well to talk about. But anyway, we're not here to discuss, you know, what country is good and what country is bad. Based on politics, right? We're not here to talk about politics, but you know, Spain is not doing a good job. It's not doing a good job, and if it's not doing a good job, then I'm leaving. I'm out. Please check RLC or just acting. You don't see my comment. Okay, RLC. Let's take a look at RLC here right away. I mean, these altcoins, guys. You know, I've made huge amount of gains during the last few years just trading Bitcoin. I know it's cool. I mean, these are good to spot buy, right? RLC is doing a pretty nice job here. Had several wicks here, several rejection points from you know, basically these highs. Had a quick rejection from this high right over here, as you can see. I mean, these are not bad levels to get into some quick scalp shorts. Look at this. Look at this major pullback on RLC from that, you know, nice 10% pullback from that lower high. Right over here, created on March 2022. These are quick little scalp shorts if you do reject from them. It's building momentum on the lower time frames. You know, I would arguably discuss if it does sweep up this high, which it does look like it wants to do so at $2.60. It has a big gap here of fast price action. I would arguably discuss it's going to go to $3.60 because there's really not much of levels here on the chart. So it does have a pretty nice space here to get insanely bullish. It's testing highs. So far, it is still maintaining very strong uptrend structure with higher lows. So higher is likely. You got some rejection points, but so far it does look good. Could it hit this high here created just a few days ago, well, yesterday basically, and get a pullback? I would pay attention because it is getting choppy. So yeah, it's getting a bit choppy at the moment. So could it just reject from that point and start breaking structure? Definitely, it is a possibility. So I would be paying attention to see if it double tops here at the $2.75. There is a possibility. If it starts breaking through here successfully, then, you know, it could get quite punchy because there's really not much levels between 260 and 360 that I can see here on the chart. So yeah, not much more has to be added here with RLC. Just a quick update on RLC. Let's go. Thoughts about Portugal. Yeah, I was thinking about Portugal. Portugal is a little bit crypto friendly, and I've thought about it. It ain't a bad place. I've been to Portugal as well a few years ago, and it is nice, but it's Europe in general, I would say, right? It's Europe in general. I'm really not interested at the moment. Where would you recommend to start trading knowledge? Well, Roland, you know, there is dozens of books that you can read, dozens of courses out there. I have a course, you know, that I've gone really simple in detail, and it's just over 30 modules, okay, that I explain my style of trading. I explain the trading setup here, just like the one I got in today. I don't, not many indicators, not even order flow or any of that. Obviously, CVD is a really good tool that I think can help, obviously, to take decisions. But I go really simple in detail, right? There was a Gartley pattern that I entered here that was shared in the Legends trading community. And if you want to know about these patterns, the moments, the momentum, how to read the price action, I have a course built up, okay, for the community. It is down below, the Legends Trading Masterclass, okay? And I just, I've been learning so much about trading during the last few years, and you must hear, or every single people out there talking about, buy my course. I just simplified it on stuff that you need to know to learn how to get into these trading setups. They are simple, they are easy. I go into detail how you can use it, how you can trade it. You have the masterclass down below. I go from basics to more advanced to more pro section and putting everything together with trading setups, okay, in real time, so you can actually see and learn how to do it. You have the link down below. If you want to use that, you're welcome. If you don't want to use it, there is a lot of books out there. There's dozens of books, but it's just, you're going to take a long time. And I go into detail on what you need to know to start trading with the course down below, okay, in the description. The masterclass right over here, right down below. I wish I had that course for myself 5 years ago, but a lot of courses out there just go too much into many things, and I like to just go straight to the point. This is what you need. Go into this, and the course is great, says Jonathan in the comment section. Thank you very much. I try to go, just with a few tools and indicators, not much, and go into detail on what you need to take these trading decisions, right? When I got into this long position here today, it was just based on the pattern and based on CVD, nothing else. Based on that harmonic pattern, okay, this one right over here, and based on CVD. If we keep building up bullish CVD divergence, I will long that 7-8. We need a little bit of choppy action. We had that choppy action, okay, slightly lower lows right there. Absorption was ready to get into that long position for basically this. That was only using CVD and only with the Gartley pattern. Really nice, symmetrical Gartley pattern, almost into a 1-to-1 symmetricity right there, and saying I want to long the 41,800 at least to get above $42,500, and that was just harmonic and CVD. And obviously I do explain this kind of trading in the Legends Trading Masterclass. If you want to go into detail quickly, I think it's just about 6 hours, around about 6-7 hours of modules, right? It's fast. You can do it in one day. And obviously you need to practice, of course. You need to practice on the charts to realize where you see those patterns, where you could enter, where could you put your stop loss. I go in detail with risk management, very important. Anyway, I'm not here to sell anything. If somebody asked, that is in detail down below in the description. Andy, where can I check CVD? Well, there's, obviously you have the paid versions on different platforms, but there's a free version, which is aggr.trade. aggr.trade, you can check it here for free, which is phenomenal. aggr.trade, here's where you can check CVD divergence, which is for free, right? We like free things. So I also learned a lot from Andy, okay. Thank you very much, Aditya. Let's Filecoin mega bullish. Let's take a look at Filecoin here, see what the charts are saying. Is it pumping like crazy? Filecoin. Maybe it's ready. Maybe it is ready. Is it ready for some pumpy action? Let's take a look here at Filecoin right away. I like the pullback. It's got a pretty decent pullback. Is it ready to get some pumpy action? It is a little bit disturbing. It is a little bit disturbing, no doubt. I would be a little bit patient with these altcoins. Is this ready to start mooning from here to come back to the highs? Very, very hard to say. If Bitcoin were to get a pullback in the next coming weeks, topping out at $43,600, I would be a little bit cautious, because if Bitcoin were to form what we are talking about during the last few days, right, even a couple of, well, yeah, about a week or so, looking for the bounce and looking for a possible lower high here to break down possibly beneath $38,000. If this were to be the case, of course, altcoins, most of the altcoins will take that hit, okay? So I'm going to remain a little bit patient here on spot buying some altcoins. When you do take a look at this, for example, right, if you see this chart right there, and let's go here with the replay here 1 second, right? If you just cut this right over here and you think, wow, you know, this does look really bullish, right? It's a retracing down here. You know, could we just take these lows and start getting into pumpy action, right? You know, we've had a massive bullish move here. This is quite corrective. You know, we should be bottoming out and having a major rise, right? Then, you know, price action, you know, did get a really nasty pullback here in 2023. Of course, this time is a little bit different because we are in the middle stages, right? Beginning middle stages of the bull run. But I personally think we could see at least one more sharp pullback on a lot of the altcoins. And yeah, I think that it's a difficult stage here right now where we at, because we just got that pullback the last few days. Very aggressive. I would want to see a little bit of sideways momentum here. A little bit of more sideways momentum, finding a nice solid base here for the next coming days. And then obviously, you know, this would be a moment that I would be quite bullish. It's just being a bit too volatile here. This could be a dead cat bounce and continue down. Not really, I'm not insanely convinced. You know, Filecoin is a great long-term hold considering its use case and Web3. Yeah, no doubt. Fundamentally, it could be a great coin. So, you know, DCA is the game, right? DCA is the game here. Because no doubt this will enter another cycle. This will enter another bullish trend. And it's at really great levels, no doubt. Who cares buying here, or here? You know, if you are expecting this to get into a major rally in the coming months. So for long term, no doubt, these are great buying levels in my opinion, you know, for Filecoin. So yeah. Hey Andy, can you also take a look at Solana? Thank you so much. Yeah, we've been taking a look at Solana. I think Solana is looking, you know, it's looking good to get another leg up to 102, 103 level. It's a crucial level of resistance. If it blasts through this level, then it's going to be looking pretty good for some more momentum to the upside. The reason why this is such an important level, it's a daily level. We mentioned a full analysis here on Solana, but it's a rejection level, okay? It is a level where it could do this and get a pretty decent pullback. You're claiming some highs. You have a daily level right there, daily close and open, and we explained how daily levels are very important. Daily closes and opens here, just like the 10th and 11th of January, and it got a pretty decent pullback here on the 14th of January. Look at this massive pullback. This was a pullback from that daily level of 6%, right? Pretty nice pullback. It's a rejection point where we are starting to face very soon, which would be in between $102 and $103. You know, could it get a pullback and then rocket? Yeah, possibly yes. You know, it's a little bit of a corrective structure. Maybe it's ready to get that momentum to the upside in the coming weeks, but we need that breakout above this daily level, right? That break above that daily, okay, it is going to be looking pretty good. It's a lower high there. It's the last lower high on higher time frames, and that means it's breaking the bearish structure. As soon as you break above that lower high here on the daily, it's going to be looking quite good. You close a daily level above here, it's going to be looking pretty good here for the price action to gain the momentum to the upside. As long as it's daily closing beneath this level, right, then obviously that's a short-term bearish sign for a pullback. But Solana looks pretty good. It has the chance. It has the chance to break through here, no doubt. You know, it's had a nice squeezed corrective move during the last few weeks. you know, it's probably ready to gain some steam here and go to higher levels. We get above this level here successfully with a daily candle close above $103. It's going to be looking very, very good for some more upside momentum to probably take those highs here created in December at $127. So not looking too bad. We're going to see here how it reacts to this level. Right, let's take a look here at many altcoins, many altcoins. Qatar is very good for Bitcoin. Nice. Yes. Right, we've got ADA pumping. We've got some comments saying that ADA is pumping very aggressively. Let's take a look at ADA right away. ADA, wow, massive resistance support flip here, and beautiful a few days ago, beautiful swing failure pattern from that low created on the 8th of January. Look at this low right there, taken and getting that recovery. Wow, it was actually a pretty good level to long, where you had a resistance support flip here during the last few days, right? Exactly at the 46-cent level. And you struggled right there. You struggled to break down, creating that swing failure pattern right there. Beautiful to attempt a long position right there. And yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Still creating lower highs and lower lows. It needs to break through here very, very aggressively. It is pumping, but we're still trending here to the downside. And interesting, very, very interesting right there. You know, you got lower high resistance, you got value area low from this range created in between December and January. It's going to be interesting how the Solana ADA price, you know, starts facing this lower high resistance with value area low. Could be just another lower high here, guys, and comes down. But if it starts breaking through here, then this will be quite bullish. We could see some more momentum to the upside. Important to get above this value area low from this trading range between December and January and start seeing a sign of strength breaking the lower high resistance trend line, right? That would be a nice sign for some more upside momentum for ADA here. Still trending down, still in a downside here. Could get some resistance here around about the 53-54 cent level. Legends. Thank you so much, Andy. Says 𝗖𝗺𝘃, you're very much welcome. This is going to be it, guys. I am waiting for Bitcoin to see if we are going to pump here to 43,600, 700. I mean, this daily, no doubt, this daily level is it's the price action is getting punished by this daily. Right, look at that daily close and open right there. It's just the reaction here during the last few hours is insane. You know, it is struggling. It is struggling with that daily level. Look at that reaction. You know, it could reject from here a few $100s, but you know, it could also be a little bit of a bull flag. I would expect higher. I'm not interested in any short positions at the moment here. I would want to consider the 43,600 range. That is the interest zone. We mentioned this on a video as well. Higher time frame levels of resistance and support. And I like that level. Okay, I do see the possibility of the price getting that push to the upside. Legends, if you are profiting from the market with BYBIT, with any other exchange, and you want to change to fiat currency, right, to euros, for example, I am doing it here with the 𝗖𝗄. This is where you have, okay, really easy, simple to use platform, okay, the 𝗖𝗄, to change your profits from Bitcoin, Ethereum, from trading, to change it, to flip it into euro. You also have your own IBAN. It's basically a bank account online if you do not want to withdraw to your bank account and get taxed massively. It's a great way to change to fiat here using the 𝗖𝗄, guys. And this is where I change here. If I want to have some fiat, you know, have it in euro, then 𝗖𝗄 is a great option. They're coming out with the new debit card very, very soon, possibly before the summer. Very excited. So you can use your crypto profits, of course, right away just using the debit card, right? You got the link down below as well if you are interested here to use the K app, guys, to switch some of your profits. The fees are extremely low. You can send the same cryptocurrency for free and instant as well, guys. You can send Bitcoin to a Bitcoin wallet and it's going to cost you zero fees, guys, if it's the same crypto pair. If you're sending Ethereum to an Ethereum wallet, 0 fees. So it's absolutely great, guys. Check it out. Talking about Bitcoin, guys, I am looking for that rise here to 43,600. Maybe get a reaction. I'm probably sleeping as we hit that level, so I probably won't get into that short scalp. But this is the zone that I want to see a range. I want to see the price getting some choppy momentum here. Whether we do get to 45 or not, I'm going to wait very, very patiently to look for those major patterns, just like the one we talked about here in the community. Very patiently. We've got a beautiful range. We know where to trade it. We know where to get into the long, getting ready for the setup. Bang, trigger. You got a really nice move of, over $500 where we can make some really nice killing gains. Waiting patiently, guys. The price is still bullish, getting a bit of a reaction at the daily. Not much more has to be said here. Still bullish. I am looking for the high chance here of creating a lower high. It's going to be interesting. Could it get volatile, very, very bullish, hit $46,000 with a major rally and then start getting the choppy action to the downside? It is possible. We're going to have to analyze the situation in the coming days, and that will be, of course, with tomorrow's daily update and live stream, guys. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned, and thank you for joining, and I'll see you tomorrow.